Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday, and today's Friday we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do another Terra Nil video and see what we can do with this one. We have another zone unlocked that we can pursue, and it might be quite a long video because the past two videos I've done for Terra Nil has shown that maybe I'm tooting my horn a little too much when it comes down to my intelligence of puzzle games. But we can always get better, right? And by getting better, I really mean, well, uh, maybe. I don't know. But regardless, we're 14% in, and we're going to continue on our journey to restore the planet and get it rolling, you know? We have unlocked our next zone, which is a polluted bay. We're going to embark. We're going to finish this island here, get this continent all suited up, and go from there. Indeed, Rooney. I do still like the music, just very calming. Alright, we got both greenery and clean ocean contribute towards the goal. We need to use power pylons to build toxin scrubbers further inland, carving out new riverbeds with the excavators, and placing calcifiers to allow us to create more rocks to support more pylons in a remote area. Okay, I think we can do that. We've got our setup here, and it looks like we do have some ruined buildings that we might have to clear out eventually. So we're going to go ahead and get a pylon set up, I think. Do we have any power structures? No, it does not look like we do. So, okay, we need a scrubber first. So we'll place down our first scrubber here. Tidal turbine. And then we will extend our reach out as far as possible with this. And we will go ahead and put our stuff down. Looks like it's going to be a waste if we do that, it looks like, but there's not much we can do about that, right? And we'll try to ship this out as far as possible, and as far as wide as we can get it. Alright, let's see. 36, 35, 37, 40, and 42. Okay, and now we should get a water pump to fill out this river. Okay. Now, maybe put another... No, we probably should put it maybe here. Yeah, we'll go with there, and maybe we can't go that way yet. Alright. Place that there, and then get our maximum out here. I can put it up on the roof. That's okay, that's interesting. Can use the buildings for support. Huh. Good to know. It says here I earn points if I place it there. Which I will definitely do. Okay. Put that there. And we'll go ahead and put some grassroots here. 131, 25, 140, 140, 137. I think 140 is going to be my best option for this. And we're going to go ahead and get 85. Oh, and I could put pylons on the roof too. Cool. Learning. I think what I'll do is maybe this, and then from here I'll stretch it out as much as I can here. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some big numbers here. 68, 65, 65, 68, sweet spot. We'll put a pylon and then try to stretch even further out. Yep. Can I put a pylon? Yes. There. And then we can go here. And let's see. Try to get as close to the corners as much as possible. That's our aim. Try to get as close as possible. Get as much reach as possible. Now, 137, 68, 107, 114, 126, 131. I think 131 would probably be the best option. Can I stick something over here? Yes, but it's going to cost a bit of points to do it. Oh well, so we can get as close as we can. 147, 136, 120, 104, 111. Can I get just a flat? Yeah. 29, 113, 17, 155, 172. I think 172 would probably be the closest we're gonna get. And it looks like we just barely made it over there. Good enough. Okay, and we'll put a pylon. Don't want to put a pylon there, or I don't know. Let's see. I want to get a drill here. Maybe there. Or not. Let's revert that, because that didn't work. Okay. Plan B. Can I put a drill here? Yes, I can, but I can also put this here, too. How far does it go? Pretty far back. Okay. So, from here, I can put calcifier there, put a pylon here, and then I can put a pylon here, and that gives us reach over here. And over there. I want to put it in an area where it's not going to sacrifice too much. Maybe here. And we can put one here. This gives us +4 to our points. And then we can stick one over here. And then we can stick one in a good spot here, maybe. Yeah. And then we could stick another one over here somewhere, maybe. I don't have enough reach to get a pylon over there. But I can also make one. I'll get one to reach anyway. Okay. Alright. So now we have reach over here. And we're just spending as much as we can for the most development. I do want those trees to bloom. let's see. 107, 113, 126, 131, 33, 33, 40, 35, 40. Let's go with 40. And then we can go back here, 133. And now that I've got power reach over here, I can put water over here, and a calcifier over here, and I can put a pylon there and a pylon there. And we can get these trees sprouted. Maybe. Alright. Okay. Let's see, 139, 127, 144, 152, 152. I just think 152 is probably the closest I'm gonna probably get. Put a pylon up. Get overreach over here. $40, $28, $39. I'm sacrificing quite a bit to get this. But I'll sacrifice a little to make the most of it. 72, 48. Probably not gonna squeeze too much out of it. Let's get a pylon over here. And then we'll stretch out with this. And then we'll stretch out with this. Let's see. We can purify the water this way. Can I purify this water too? Probably not as well as it could be. Let's put a pylon over here and put a purifier here. Toxin scrubber. Clean the water. $51, $52, $50. Can I stretch it across? $53, $47, $53, probably $53, probably the better option. Alright, cool, we got this. Biodiversity, introduce fynbos, wetlands, temperate, delicious forests. Beehives can be placed on branches of trees. Okay. We'll go ahead and put a couple of stuff down here in a second. I want to flush this out. Flush it out. 92, 96, 71. Go 71. And now we have these. And I know there's some trees up here. 37. Conservatory. Oh wow. Just overtake that stuff, huh? We'll go ahead and put one of these down. Yeah, eventually. I want to get this flushed out too. Flush this out. 95, 104, 102, 110, 118, 114. It looks like I'm going to be able to get just this. I'm going to put a water stand here, a calcifier here, we'll put a pylon there, and we'll put a pylon here, and we'll put a toxin scrubber over here. 17, 10, 13. Is there one that I could consistent? 13. And over here, we'll stick one here to flush the rest of this out. And we'll stick one over here to flush this out, I think. Even if it's going to cost a bit. Alright, and now we can get this 99, 103, 104. What if we went this way? In this direction, 103, 105, 15, 73, okay. 19, 20, 17, 19, 22. Let's stick that there. Alright. Let's us put 24. And what we'll do then is put one of these somewhere. I think. Actually, let's start making some wetlands. We almost have a full-on wetland. Alright, we have wetlands done. We need a delicious forest and a normal forest, so... This is very relaxing. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, we need to burn some stuff down. Hate to say it, but we're gonna have to burn some stuff down. A lot of nice trees and stuff over here, but I gotta burn it all down. And of course I did not have that connection. That just makes it... yeah, not profitable. Is there anything else I could do? I'm gonna have to take a hit with this, but yeah, it could be alright. So get cloud cedar there, cloud cedar there. Cloud cedar there. Start a fire there. It doesn't look like anything burnt down in the process of that. The rain. The rain makes it so much more nicer. ba 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 ba. Try to burn all this down to rubble. Those deer are running for their lives. Look at them go. They're running. They're saying, screw this. Screw this place. Going home. Gonna stretch out the forest here. Huh. Should have more than enough, should. I feel like I need to do more here. Probably don't, but I feel like I should. What if I do one of these numbers? No. Okay, if I did one of these numbers then. Then burn all this away. Yay, finally construct an airship of parts to get the hell out of here. Sounds like a plan. You gotta get all these animals through, though. And it's gonna rain. Looks like. The rain is cometh. The rain cometh. The rain cometh in tides. Okay, let's put our ship down. Where are we gonna place the ship? Where are we dropping, boys? I think we'll drop right here. Put a grabber in. Set a grabber down. Loading docks. Oh, I think I put that in the wrong spot. Let me do this instead. Is there a way I can keep it somewhat close? Be able to grab it all? Doesn't look like it. It's fine, I can do this instead. Grab that. And then we'll put that there. We'll have those, grab both of those. Then we can grab that. Probably gonna need to do one of these numbers. So at least grab all this stuff back here. Don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. Widen the river. Where's that calcifier in the freaking way? Hell? Okay, I got the water going through. Good. And it looks like that is still too far out of reach. Still too far out of reach. Bum, 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 bum. I'm pretty sure I have screwed myself over with that. With that over there. That's gonna screw me up a little bit. I can't reach that. Huh. What do I gotta do to get that? I cannot reach that. I might have an idea. Probably not the best idea, but I have an idea. that's not gonna work. Damn. Thought it would. I can't use a siphon to siphon up a siphon. And I can't drill through that forest either. It's not gonna let me. See? Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Huh. I think there might be a way. There could be a way, maybe, to burn this whole thing down. Surely this whole forest cannot be. Or is it really that fire resistant, bruh? It really be that fire resistant? What the fuck? What in the hell? What the hell? It really be that freaking fire resistant? That's crazy. That's crazy. How the hell is this thing so fire resistant? So flame resistant, bruh. It's just freaking out of reach. That just irritates the hell out of me. I can't reach that. There's gotta be something else I can do. Can I force it? Push the terrain in a way that I can get it to reach? Doesn't look like it. I put it too deep in there. I put that down in there too deep. Which ultimately is sort of my bad. I wasn't thinking it was going to be that hard. Delicious Force apparently is just flame resistant. It's just flame resistant. Damn, I can't use a grabber to grab a grabber. It just don't work that way. Which irritates me a good deal. It irritates me a great deal. Actually, I can try to force it. It's gonna be dumb, but I can. And it's gonna involve me using a bunch of these. And then doing one of these. Just scoop it all up. And place another pylon. And then use this. Do that. This took longer than it probably should have. Use one of those. Then do one of these. So dumb. So stupid. Alright, that's taken care of. And now we gotta do one of these. Try to get the rest of this stuff that's remaining. That should be enough. that should do the deal. Should do the deed. That'll do the deed. And I'm pretty sure all the animals' needs are all met automatically when it is sad, and that is the boar, but I don't care. I don't care. We got the mission done. Let's get the heck out of this mission. Looks better already. And up we go. The wasteland has been reclaimed. Alright, let's move on. Restored polluted bay. And with that, we've increased our restoration process. So, that too ends this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. We're getting the ball rolling as we get this thing going on. And I hope you enjoyed Terra Nil Friday, I guess. Until next time, peace out.